Hello YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch. Welcome to the Wholemade Veedverks Outlaws Cup Series Playoff Race number 7. The Quaker State 400 is green here in the Bluegrass State. Trans cleared 2 for race lead. Corey way up high. He's dropping back already. Can't believe he actually set a qualifying time. As look at that, that's the 14 to Grizzly working his way up to second. Look down low. Here comes the 20. Dan is here to play.
On the high side, it said it had grip. Sure.
It'll be fun, they said. Here comes all the Hendrick cars. They're running a train on Corey.
Wow, holy shit.
I'm just gonna apologize now. I don't think I have my broadcast name. Can I hear me? I'm one of these fighters again.
Oh no, we were gonna hear you either way. I got it going through my computer. So everybody's voices, whether they want to be shared or not, is being shared.
Oh shit, I slid up my
Veedverks All Access.
Yeah.
Try to offend somebody.
Oh, you see, I did this because you had small field sizes. So I'm like, you know, to keep it interesting. I'm like, you know, I should just keep doing it. Hell, we do it on iRacing.
Call our own race.
More or less.
That way he can have a break every once in a while.
Yeah, it's hard to do it by yourself.
The gaps. We can fill in the gaps.
So Jaywood and Dan.
I can see it now. We would get censored quick.
Jaywood and Dan duke it out for third as it looks like Trans and Grizzly are running away with it. Jaywood trying to follow them up there as he starts to bridge the gap a little bit between the top 2 and the rest of the pack.
19 going to the front.
Yeah, that was a PB that lap.
Spooby's on a mission.
It's like it fucking figures. I gotta go to bed early as fuck. Now I got a real dilemma. I have a good car.
It's a sign you gotta finish.
This
you gotta finish the race, but you know Grizzly has to finish the race because he's going for the lead. Clear to the race lead and a new leader out front.
I'll let you go.
Now Corey started second and he has only been dropping.
It's like my mixtape.
What's that 41 doing back there?
Just chilling.
He's making 8 laps.
He's using that clutch pedal.
I'm just that slow.
No, I'm sorry. He's using that shifter.
Yeah,
No,
right.
I'm just that fucking slow.
Right. We're supposed to believe that.
I told you last time.
He's gonna make the 8 laps. Yeah.
Right.
He's using that Michael McDowell strategy back there.
Oh,
Go 70 laps out of Atlanta somehow, and but nobody else can go more than 40 without blowing a tire.
this man, I mean, he's hacking EXEs and shit.
I mean, I did
Hack
win
the
Atlanta
EXE.
race on tire, but you know.
But Jaywood is here up front. That's a 3-way battle for the race lead. Dan trying to follow suit to make it a 4-car battle. Jaywood looking down low on Trans. Trans was leading, but looks like maybe a short run car here to start. Maybe have to make some adjustments as the race goes on because Jaywood's marching forward. Down low, looking to clear Trans off of turn 2. He'll do so. Dan looking to get up here as well. How about Dakfu up into the top 5? Kind of best of the rest right now, duking it out with party people for 5th. We'll see if they can pick up the pace, try to get up there.
Might have to watch that 13 car.
If he's near the 19, then we're always watching him.
Story of my life.
Right beside him.
Oh my goodness, man.
And we have Corey too.
What? No.
What?
Miz is just like, I want out of this.
Come
Forget
here,
about
party.
Miz, I guess. He's invisible.
Miz, oh,
Yeah,
woe
be a
is me.
non-factor tonight.
I played Eeyore.
Yeah, I like Dior.
That's my guy.
Yeah, not many people did.
Hey, bud.
If I could relate to anybody, it's that motherfucker right there.
Damn right. Mopey and hungry.
Here's Jaywood. He's going for the race lead on Grizzly. Better tighten up here.
Spun my car out.
He's a coming. This is Jaywood's home track. He's 5th on the all-time leaderboard here for the Cup Series at Kentucky, and he is getting ready to prove it.
Hey Alexa, play George Strait. Give it away.
Give it away, give it away, give it away, give it away.
Red Hot Chili Pepper.
I don't care. Alright, what's Jaywood gonna do? What's Grizzly gonna do to defend? Jaywood rolling down low. Trying to peek to the inside there. Piling on the pressure on the 14.
Meanwhile, in the continuing saga of Bud and Spooby.
Jaywood down low, peeking. Can he get the run off of 4? It's hard to get the run on the inside. He's going to have to throw it in deep into 1. He'll let it ride. He'll let it come to him. Grizzly gets a run off of 2. Jaywood in no
We
hurry.
could have gotten much closer than that.
Nope.
Grizzly slides up. Jaywood still fighting hard on the yellow line. Grizzly looks to clear back by Jaywood. An unsuccessful attempt from the 48.
Where the fuck did you come from?
I've been back here the whole
In
time.
there.
Yeah, but I didn't expect you to pop in between us like that.
Poor Miz, man. Oh, real poor Miz.
Wow.
Spooby puts him in the wall after putting his elbow. Flipping on the back straightaway. Dakfu and Dan.
Sorry, I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
It's up to you.
Jay would let off already.
I mean, I ran in the side of fucking Dan.
I'm gonna say yeah.
I demolished him. I only got 1% of damage off of that, but I T-boned his ass.
Oh my, what was that accident?
I just didn't hear him when he said
I
it.
called
Yeah,
yellow. I
Okay,
called
yeah.
it.
Yellow.
You guys are good.
I saw Dakfu
I said,
fucking
sorry,
barrel
Corey.
rolling into turn 3.
I seen somebody flipping and it
Yeah.
looked like a
Have you passed pit entry yet or no?
No, they're
No,
coming to
not
pit
yet.
entry.
Alright, you can open it then.
Pit lane
I
is
saw a
open
car
to the
flipping, I
leaders.
just ran it wide open.
Either way, I'm the cause car, so.
I don't
Back
think
where
you
I'm
are.
supposed to be. I know I
Yeah,
am. I
I
got
think-
loose.
They
I
were
think
dragging
no,
in
that
front
was
of
ahead
you.
of us.
No.
Me and Dad.
Yeah,
that
you
was
got
Dan
lucky.
and I.
Yeah,
Dan fucking hooked coming off of fucking 2 and came back across
Yeah.
the track.
I
I
gave-
T-boned him,
Oh, okay.
and then whatever
It
happened
hit the
after
inside
that.
wall, dude, and it sent me up the track.
I thought that
Yeah.
was a car wreck.
No,
No.
no, I
We just,
drove
like,
through fucking Dan.
I mean, you and I just touched the wall and stuff like that. That wasn't.
Well,
even
no, there
anything.
was a
I
big
gonna-
wreck behind that.
No, it was in front of it.
I think
was
in front of us. It was crazy in front of
Oh,
us.
Every
okay.
single
I don't
one
know.
of you
I
back
was
there
Oh.
trying to
pretty much
save my
wrecked.
car, so I wasn't paying too much to what was going on at the end.
My car.
All
looked
I
like
know-
I got obliterated.
All I know is
I
in
was
front of
doing-
Spooby
yeah.
and Miz, all I saw was a 20 car destroyed and a 12 car barrel rolling.
No, I started. I did the hospital hop the whole way down the back stretch, and by the time my car was
Dan
facing the
back
right
out?
way, there was like
No,
6
I'm
cars
stuck in
wrecked.
pit lane for like ever.
I'm about to say, because your car was ghosted. Yeah, there
I
it
had
goes.
17 seconds worth of damage.
Got you.
pace speed.
Dude, I drove through you, literally, like, annihilated you, and only got 1% of
70.
damage.
Oh, I know. I was in the
I
air.
didn't get any damage.
After you hit me, I was in the air.
Oh, I watched you.
Ben's
You were
able to
doing
get here, we'll be good
He
this
was
time.
flipping.
I was watching the. I was watching people
Are you
driving
gonna be here,
underneath
Dan?
me.
Or...
Yeah, you guys are good.
Alright, yeah, we're good.
I was watching people driving underneath me. I was like, what the hell?
So we're good to go
22
green.
on the restart.
This time by, you heard it there, 22 to go. It's going to be Jaywood and Grizzly. Just as things got intense up front, we'll see if it stays like that. Fresh tires lead the way into the restart zone. Green flag is out here in Kentucky. Jaywood leads us to green.
missed the shift.
Grizzly.
Missed the shift. Watch out. I pulled up as instantly as soon as I missed it.
I wasn't gonna do that.
Well,
Holy shit.
he was
I
in
jumped
second.
Then missed the shift.
Damn, bro, you're still ghosting on my screen. You're probably good on everybody else's, but
Yeah.
But here's everybody else. How about Party People trying to challenge his Hendrick teammate? But first he has to clear the 17 of Trans. Oh, a little bit of contact with the doors there.
My car looks like I hit
Oh,
my
Party
road
gets turned by Corey.
Negative.
Negative.
Nah.
Ghost
Oh,
Rider.
it looked very close then.
I got a bad bomb.
Negative Ghost Rider.
It looked very
Wow.
close.
Old
My car
Kentucky
literally got
strut.
loose over a bomb.
God. I had a lift.
I had
Super.
to lift for Bug too.
Yeah, I know. I was just stuck on you.
These
Your draft
TV
will be
cameras
in the wall.
suck, for reference.
they do.
You're not wrong.
The team
Go,
plays.
Spoon. I'm trying.
Anyway, so it is Jaywood followed by the two Roush boys of Corey and Trans. This could get feisty here before this one's over.
I didn't know the six was Roush.
How
But
about
it's button,
I
friends.
mean, yeah, you're right. I'm an idiot.
I'm like,
as it came out my mouth, I'm like, what the fuck am I saying?
My first
what,
one, you're-
did you think it was like Penske or?
No.
For whatever reason, I thought he wasn't in the six. I don't know
That's
why.
why. That's why I kind of can estimate where you are. The 20s ghosted up mine.
Yeah.
How about Bud up here in fourth and he's duking it out with Spooby?
Yay!
What was that sound in the background?
I need one of you guys to get on the throttle. Not the 20 or the 24. I'm talking about the 19 and the 13.
Well, I'm stuck.
I
in
think,
the-
yeah, I think they're punching above their weight class right now.
I need you guys to gas on
I
the
need
right.
you to get off my outside so I can move up the track a little bit.
Hey, if you guys could keep
Well-
them slowed down, that'd be great. Thanks, guys. Great job.
Bud and Spoop, they're a roadblock
I'm-
up here.
I'm trying.
They got everybody blocked off.
Running my race.
I'm on my
man.
way.
I know you're running your.
baby.
Straight away.
I'm not. But everybody else is right behind you trying to run theirs.
We're about to be 3 wide.
Oh
Yep,
boy, and look for the race
Yep,
lead.
heads up.
How about the 6 of Corey? He's on the back bumper of the 48.
Still 3 wide.
As it goes 3 wide behind them. Nearly 4 wide.
We made it work.
Oh my
It's not over yet. Don't say that yet.
Whoa.
Grizzly was speaking before it was over.
We got super close because you were like sucking the back end of my car around.
So we saw how hard it was for the 48 to try to find a way around Grizzly. What can Corey do to find a way around Jaywood? Not against it. To the outside. Corey puts himself in the wall a little bit. As he heard via the sound effect.
I wish somebody could play that.
Oh!
Cowboy snippet.
I think Jaywood just let him go.
Scared me.
Or Jaywood had to get out the throttle for something.
I'm trying to.
Oh no! Oh.
And around goes the 19 and the 24 up the track.
Yeah.
Good, they collect the 41.
Oh.
I'm going to 41.
And the 41 instead.
Good job, Devin.
Yep.
Way to dodge the wreck.
And the 6 of Corey's our race leader. And what I really think is happening. What I really think is happening here is the exact same thing that happened when we went to Kentucky earlier in the season. We had a completely green Tuesday night, and then the Wednesday night race had 13 cautions. So we're already on yellow number 2.
Well, you also got to remember all the
Track's
JTG
garbage.
guys and the Gibbs guys got into each other every caution.
Yeah.
And
What's your excuse now?
I lost it off turn 2. I could have made
I decided I'd copy him, and I lost it off turn 2 too.
I stated it in pre-race. If that 20 can keep it straight, he'll be fast.
My pit lane
I
is
hope I didn't get
open.
a speeding penalty.
The 6 of Corey leads us down.
I'm
pit
sorry if I was bumping you, dude. This is the ghosting part. Was like fucking. I wanted to see if I could drive through you.
Right. I guess I need to pick up my second strike. That's why I wanted to
That's
know if I was good
honestly
from history
my
or
answer
not.
right there.
No,
At the rate it's going,
you're not a
we will
ghost
get it
on
quick.
mine.
Yeah,
I like-
probably.
I like how the Quaker State 400 logo looks like a bad Photoshop job. Half of it has the transparent background, the gray checkered background like it is transparent, and the other half is painted white.
I love how Bud's pitting nose against the inside wall.
I saw that too.
I never realized that until you just said that.
Straight to me.
Yeah, it looks like a bad Photoshop
Yeah, sure
job.
it
Down
does.
and away. Corey wins the race on pit lane over to 48. And I can't get a good TV camera to see the rest. It looks like it's a 17 over to 14, 13, and 20. The 20?
You got me by a spoiler, Grizz.
I know it. I really didn't want it. You could gladly have it, but
Oh, goddamn. Grizz, don't miss a shift this time, please.
well, I kind of jumped the start, let off, and then I missed the shift.
I don't know who car 2 was, but I know I was definitely car 1.
24.
I will.
24.
Okay.
Buddy, boy.
We'll be good this time.
He was stuck in your ass.
So the goal tonight, the goal tonight is
It's
to
so
not.
hard to hold pace speed on the high side.
I'm staying behind you guys, by the way.
The goal tonight is to not break that 13 caution amount that we hit in the regular season. But here we are, double wide and ready to go. Corey and Jaywood up front, leading us to the green here into the restart zone to try to finish stage number 1. Green flag in the air.
Sorry, Trans.
Yeah, that was easy.
Oh, Jaywood and Trans make contact.
I tried to give you a push, Jaywood.
I heard that.
I heard it too. It happened right in front of me.
Oh, Dakfu in the wall.
I was following Trans, and Trans slammed on the brakes.
Oh, Trans sliding up with Grizz, who is outside. Trans trying to clear the third. He is trying hard to clear the third. We'll get cleared there.
It's
They
not
got
easy to pass.
3 wide in the back. What is this pack?
It's a pack.
That's what it really is.
Good grief. I looked at my beard, I was like, oh my.
This is
Glad I'm up
insane.
here.
Ah, that's my bad, party. I'm sorry, bro. I was trying to get enough speed clear so I could smoothly get under there, and I fucking just missed it by a hair.
Oh, Devin. Looks like he got loose off of 2, able to keep that car under control. Is Corey running away a little bit from Jaywood. And Jaywood trying to reel him back in with the help of that slipstream.
I'm just gonna chill and fit.
Grizzly trying to have another go back at Trans.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Smoothie.
You're alright, bud.
Oh, up the
Back to
track.
hoping he stays with them.
Oh, Trans puts it in the wall.
Oh, damn it.
I think Grizzly spoke a little too soon.
You're
There's a
not
lot of
wrong.
noises in the back.
3 wide for last.
God.
Yeah, that's why there's a lot of noises.
Half the time I'm not sure if you overdrove it or if you're masturbating.
This man said, ooh.
Oh my god.
Jaywood is on the back bumper of the 6.
Oh, no. Sorry, Smooth.
You're okay.
It wasn't me, man.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god. I don't know who to watch anymore. Oh, Oh, car in the wall!
Oh my goodness.
Good.
Sorry, Trans.
Keep it going.
Did he actually hit you hard? I slammed on my brakes.
And Grizzly just ate safer barrier for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Bang.
I locked up my brakes trying not to run over Grizz.
I don't even know who to watch anymore, but the battle for the lead, Jaywood is pushing Corey around this racetrack.
I know Trans got some damage out of that.
Yeah,
Third.
but I think you got a little bit more.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Grizzly's car is screwed.
Nah, it's pretty solid. I only lost 2%.
At least the passenger door's screwed.
That's most of my right side of my hood.
Well, my passenger side's screwed because I got murdered by a 12 car.
Hey.
You guys aren't gonna believe this, man. My wife just heard on TV there. Now they're saying Aunt Jemima is a symbol of slavery.
Yes.
Yeah, you haven't heard that?
Yes. Aunt Jemima is being taken off of the labels.
No fucking way.
Yeah,
Here's Jaywood down low on Corey. He peeking, but he's not down there.
On the bottom.
What's it gonna be called then?
Uncle Joe.
That syrup will never taste.
No, we can stop with that.
The bottle's gonna be a 40-year-old white guy with a beer belly.
40?
What are they gonna do, Uncle Ben?
I'm sorry, man, but you guys.
I'm offended by that.
Oh, kidding. Right the way, man. Now they're going after food.
Yep.
Yep.
Jaywood had a run there, but he didn't take it.
Syrup tastes
They're gonna start closing all the chicken and waffle houses.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm waiting for them to do something with Cracker Barrel, like for real. Like, I'm surprised they haven't gotten flack for anything.
Cracker.
Where was it?
Yeah, but I can already see him. Oh yeah, Cracker Barrel.
There's one state that people are trying to get them to shut down Dixie Outfitters.
Why? Because Dixie.
God.
Because the owners are descendants of people that had slaves.
Oh my god.
Well, then
That
you're
is
gonna have to start
like
checking the Donald
everybody.
Trump
That was their
song, man.
fault. That's their fault. 200 years later, it's all their fucking fault. That's the part that makes me laugh.
Yeah, we're
Right.
we're getting demonetized on YouTube for this one. Yeah, there goes our payday.
What payday?
Exactly.
Jaywood around the outside.
Mostly
Yeah.
Emerson's
Yeah.
payday.
Well, and if that's the case, because they were slave
see,
owners,
here's the
well,
thing,
then
right?
You're gonna have to
No.
shut down a lot of the southern shit.
We got to
Here's
shut down
the
America
thing,
at
right?
that point.
Now,
Right.
Quaker Oats is getting rid of Aunt Jemima because the popular opinion that's going right now is it depicts slavery.
Oh my god.
The family of the woman that is the original Aunt Jemima model, the one whose actual picture is on the bottles and everything, right?
Yeah.
If you go and you Google it, I forget what her name is, but she was hired by the Quaker Oats Company. It was either
And the battle for the
1849
stage
or
was
1869.
insane. Corey
And,
barely beats out
She was
Jaywood.
paid extremely well. They gave her
Jaywood was
security,
trying his
the
heart out.
works. And
Sorry, Trans.
like she was an idol
kinda
there.
cost
She
us
would
a
show
chance from
up
being
and do
there.
appearances and everything like that. She was not somebody that had a hard time. She
Not
was
no
very
slave.
well taken care of.
That's what I'm saying. If she made it on
You
a
know,
fucking
and like her family is like very vocal about not being happy that
Yeah,
they're
they don't
taken
want 'em.
away.
yeah, they're
like,
getting fucked
yeah.
over. They're the ones
Like,
getting fucked over.
So anyway, Corey wins the stage over Jaywood,
All
Trans,
right,
Dan,
America.
and Dak Fu. Those are the top 5 drivers getting stage wins here for stage number 1. Make sure you go to Veedverks.com. Use promo code VCOS for discounts on CBD-based products and needs.
History is history for a reason.
As we get our history lesson here in the Bluegrass State, Corey's going to lead us to the green.
Down south, so that works.
Underground Railroad, bro.
Green flag back in here. Corey leads us to green in stage 2. I mean, y'all were talking, and y'all can keep talking. I was just watching the battle between Corey and Jay Wood. I didn't know when the stage was over, though. I saw them get together. I thought they were wrecking.
To be honest, I found out the stage was over same time you did.
See, you got all the info. I don't.
Oh yeah, but no, I was paying attention to the battle.
My goodness, the pack. We had the top two Trans in the wall almost. Corey way up the track. Here comes Jay Wood down low.
36 to go, by the way, on this stage. 37 total.
Starting on the high side.
Oh, Dak flew up into third place. He's here to play.
Dude, I wouldn't even touch the throttle.
Hey, Dan, you ever heard of the brake pedal? Holy shit.
Hey, I got no damage from that. Shut your face.
I didn't say we were getting any damage.
Oh, Dak
flew. By the way.
I know.
Gets caught by Miz.
Try checking up with Corey back in line.
Holy fuck.
I wasn't trying to hit you either.
I know you weren't, but you... Holy fuck. I looked at my mirror and I was like, yep, there's 20 cars gonna hit
It's
me.
Corey and J Wood, but now we have some challengers up here. Can Dak Fu and Miz, can they hang? Trans is up here as well. Party people trying to join this battle as
I
well.
can still drive on the apron.
I did too. Right before.
My car, do not recommend.
Oh. I'm pushing, bud.
Oh, God. There's a 19 car.
Oh, man. Smoothie has to do some driving down there to keep that car straight. Jaywood continues to lead over Corey. He has a train behind him. They go side by side for fourth. Trans down low, Miz up high.
Loosen your car up there, Spoob.
Huh?
So did you loosen your car up?
A little bit.
Yeah, I can tell.
Not literally one click on wedge, a little bit.
Oh.
I fucked myself. I put too much fucking tape on.
Wow. And he's sitting in the draft.
And I'm in the draft. Go on and
About hit a gecko.
So Trans is going to get the go-ahead from the 12 of Dak Fu. So Trans going to P3. Looks like Miz will follow suit up to fourth. But will this...
making road tweets out of my lizard, man.
Will this cost them the opportunity to hang with Jay Wood and Corey? We will see.
He's trying to take your lizard home with him.
Whoa, Dak Fu has a moment and slides up the track.
All I did was let off the gas to get in the corner.
That's exactly what he did to me last lap.
Oh, shit.
You get a hell
Soundboard's back at it again.
You get a lot of speed.
Oh, Suey hits him again.
Hey.
I
Well, that
promise
was
I'm not trying to hit you.
This man goes from
That was
Canadian
blood.
to Alex Jones in a
Going
split
down too
second.
far. There's plenty of track.
We need a bud cam.
Hey?
I think he's got a broadcast. Go pull it up.
And just put it in
Your
the
bud cam.
go put it in the corner of the actual broadcast. You just have buds on board.
Well, why not?
I can do that.
Have everybody's on board that's
I forgot to turn mine on.
Oh my god, that would be such a huge data load on this fucking system.
Oh my, no, my computer would. It's good, but it ain't that good.
Yeah, 7 different onboards and then the race broadcast.
That would
I
be
just have to
cool.
lower
tried
the
that.
bit rate a little
He
bit.
tried that and it crashed.
Yeah, broadcast
that
crash.
and having the audio from all those different feeds would at the same time.
Oh, I would have them all
the
muted.
best.
I would have them all muted.
As I said, that would get confusing quick.
I would have
You
them
hear
muted.
us
Thank you,
like
Jack.
times.
Except mine, eh? Right.
We'd have buds just left. No, because your audio's still coming through on this
And
stream.
Jaywood's battling Corey for the lead. God damn it, hold on, you son of a bitch! There's Bud peeking and chiming in the background.
And the battle for 13th is wild.
There's only 11 people.
For 13th, there's only 11 cars.
That's the joke.
That's how good the battle for 13th is.
That's a beautiful 12 car. I gotta go low.
He's
Dan lag.
Oh, Dan is glitched.
Ooh.
going low on the 12th car right
Good
here.
thing you didn't lag back further than I thought you were. That would have been bad. I hit the brake as soon as I seen him do it too.
Back up front, Jaywood over Corey, Trans, but Miz has been able to hang tough.
Ah!
Trans roughing up his teammate a little bit.
I didn't hit you either.
Go get him, Miz. Thank the crew chief after the race.
Corey really became a rider in the sky. Fell back to third.
Oh.
Oh. Talk about a short run car.
Well, here comes Trans. Does he have anything for Jaywood?
Too much, baby. Sorry, man.
Oh, you're fine. This is what Crash Brothers do.
The Crash.
Stay together, ride together.
Crash Brothers.
Yeah, ride or die,
Crash
baby.
together.
And eat pie
Rider
together.
in the wall.
Poo-tang pie.
I like lemon meringue.
Poontang.
Well, you're getting gecko.
Getting gecko.
We can't afford lemon meringue finishing back here.
All you're gonna get is the crust.
The sloppy thirds.
Don't worry, Jaywood can buy you plenty of them pies. As much as
What's
he
that?
finished
You want
them
some
first.
pepper? Let me get some brake dust.
It's his donation. Donation to the
donation from Jaywood.
donation to the back marker fund. Trans really piling on the pressure on the 48. Can he find a way around Jaywood? It has been incredibly difficult to pass here.
I need more horsepower.
That's what I'm
I need
saying,
more
dude.
horsepower.
I need more.
See, this is what you get. This is what you get for driving a Ford.
I don't want to
It's
leave you alone.
Roush. Thank you.
Hey, it's a Roush Ford, and we're in the
Hey,
top 20.
I don't see no SHR car up here now.
I was up there.
Was keyword.
Until I
Oh, inside goes the 17 to Trans on Jaywood, 4 of a race lead.
The leader.
Oh man.
With his Mississippi flag on his car and everything.
I'm not trying to pass you, Dan. I'm just riding behind you.
That's all I'm doing is just riding around.
Yeah. I'll just reiterate. I can even say it. Reiterate that.
Damn it!
I'm just gonna call you Ace for the rest of the race today.
Austin Dillon's son?
Oh, he's got
Why
Ace
not?
hardware in the back of his car.
Damn.
Ace is the place with
You
everything.
can't even remember the jingle.
Yeah, I don't know.
And this is why your girlfriend says don't start what you can't finish.
I have a girlfriend, dude.
I was giving you credit.
Girlfriend. Yeah, dude. My fucking left hand just ran away.
That 12 car's about to park it and we're about to have another fight in the booth again.
In that first place battle.
He's still mad at me for Daytona.
That's irrelevant.
I think me and Bud are gonna be officially have the most passes made during the race.
On
Each
each
other,
other.
all on each other.
Alright, but how many of those passes, how many on the stat sheet will read as quality passes?
Every one of them.
Crossovers every fucking turn.
Alright, Steve O'Donnell.
Every
times do
single
you guys
time we
pass
get
each
to a
other?
different end of the track, we're crossing over on each other.
I wish we could get that much.
My
I
dad.
hope you didn't follow me in.
I wish we
like
could get
I
that
don't
much
know.
telemetry that we can see like how many passes you've made, how many how many lap down cars you passed.
No, it's
I kept
18
fucking feathering
laps.
it,
It's
so it
18
didn't happen. And
times
it
2.
happened. So
Yeah, pretty
fuck
much.
me.
No, but
Yeah.
we don't even have that on iRacing. I'm wishing we can get like that kind of statistics on iRacing. How many overtakes you've made?
But yeah, you have how many times the car blinks.
Hey, I didn't put it on there. That's just what I was given.
Hey, what was that guy's final total Monday?
It's probably on the broadcast. It was somewhere in the 80s last time I checked.
God, Burton would be triple digits.
Oh, did you notice he joined the room to be Mrs. Spotter?
No.
He tried to join the league like 3 times now.
Yeah, he sent me messages, he's applied, but... Yeah, no, you don't call me a monkey lover, and... Especially when you physically met my wife. And then tried saying it was a typo.
I like monkeys.
Yeah,
I
I was
like
calling you a donkey.
No, it was talk to text.
Yeah.
And he said motherfucker, but it came out monkey fucker.
Eh.
That was his excuse.
What the hell was that sound?
That was the 14th week.
That's the me going fucking. I can see it, but still.
That was
shouldn't
Bud
have said it.
Pitton.
Oh, I did that. That's not me, man. Don't, hey.
That's
You
amazing.
sound like a faggot.
That's amazing. There was like 4 different responses to that.
He said it, he looked at it, and then he hit send. And he didn't, you know, and then he blocked me after he said
Now
it.
that's a bitch move, dude.
That's a big time bitch move. He deleted me and blocked me, and it was like, really? Fuck you.
Yeah, no, I would have done the same thing. Fuck you.
Oh.
People that send messages like that and then block people are just cowards, man. They can't
Pretty
take
much.
a verbal ration. Mommy and daddy must have hit him as a kid or some
under
shit.
16
So
seconds.
now, you know, he sends me messages, I just ignore him. I just, as far as I'm concerned, that chapter's done.
This battle for the
it's
race
just
lead has
easiest
been
that way.
absolutely
You know,
intense between
why
Jaywood
stress
and Tran,
myself out?
switching off 1 and 1.
It's especially because of the fact I've been making excuses for him for years for, you know, wrecking people
and then
under
he fucks you
caution and
over.
yeah, you know, and doing all this stupid shit over the years, and it's like, you know something, I'm fucking done. I'm done trying to see the nice in him and the good in him. I was done with him at that point.
Here comes the 20th Dan to pit road.
Me and Bud are gonna come out of the pit.
Oh! And he can't make it to pit road.
I locked it down, so
Is that you in front of me, Spoonie?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. This dude, some bitch.
They're in front of the leaders, too. This could get ugly.
Freshies.
What does that make? What difference does that make for you?
Bud is Bud.
What's that supposed to mean?
He's talking shit. You should turn him around.
Yeah, wait till he gets here.
I can't catch him.
I can't catch him.
Trans goes by for the race lead.
I'm just watching the 80 lead changes we've already had.
Oh my goodness, it has been insane. This is why we need scoring loop data on iRacing, because we're not going to get it on here for number 20 renditions at least.
20 is probably never gonna come over here.
That's fair.
We'll be on the fucking
I don't know.
PS80 at that
We'll
point.
see. Because Codemasters has the game now.
Yeah.
What?
On the new console.
Yep, on
Do
new
they?
console, Codemasters has the license to it.
Well, for
When did that happen?
Months ago.
When the license came up.
Well, I thought Motorsport
I
Games
know.
has it for till 2027.
Nope.
Yeah, they partnered with Codemasters.
Really?
But Codemasters
yeah,
has.
about the same
the
time.
final
Codemasters
make.
about Pro
We gotta deal with
Car.
this kind of BS for 7 more years.
No, that's slightly mad, but yeah,
Oh,
still.
fine, no.
Well, I'm
Codemasters is
not
more of a
buying it.
publisher at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, if it's
Codemasters is what,
Codemasters, I
F1?
fucking will.
Yeah, Codemasters F1 and Project
Third.
Cars. Well, slightly mad is.
Grid. Although
Yeah.
Grid
I don't know,
doesn't
the
count,
F1 game's
that's
pretty
all
good.
arcade.
Yeah,
It's
that F1
insane.
game is really good.
Yeah.
But even then, they don't have scoring loop data. They have sector times, which I like.
No.
And that's a
And
tall
the
ask.
pit
That's being very
stops
nitpicky.
And like they have a lot on F1.
They do.
for
They
you.
really do.
They do.
Between all the setups and shit, you get 6 different presets.
I'm excited now that you said that.
I need to find out when this was said, because, man, if that's true, I haven't given up completely on NASCAR console games.
All
Why?
I've ever
What
wanted.
now?
It'll be on PlayStation
I'm not going to
5
be
with
able
the
to buy
8K.
a PS5 anytime soon.
Yeah, no, but I'll pick
I'm
one up from a pawn
waiting.
shop like I got my PS4.
I don't know what to say, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
fucking
some
every
crackhead
time
selling
when
it
the
on
PS3
Facebook.
and the 4 came out, they all were sucky. The first gen consoles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got
expect
my
that with this
PS4 when NASCAR Heat 1 came out.
And that was 2016, 17.
4 years ago.
Evolution. Yeah, that's pretty
There's
much
no
when I got
reason to
mine
buy
too.
a new
I bought
PlayStation
it when
5
that
when
game
you
came
can
out.
only have a computer better than it.
2017.
Yeah.
Oh, that too. Even if a good NASCAR game on console comes out, you can get it on PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why would you?
Which honestly, right now, I want to try and save
Yeah,
my
why
money
would
up
you?
and get iRacing shit. Because now, since I'm back to work,
The reason why it's called a console game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only games
I don't
that
know.
should be on PC that are console games: Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto.
Overwatch.
F1 has a good following on PC. Well, F1 just has a good following. Rightfully so.
Everything overseas.
Jaywood has opened up a massive lead. He's actually coming to pit road now, but Trans has been in. Corey's trying to make it in. I think Corey missed his entry, so he's gonna have to go around again.
Thought Corey pitted already.
Nope. Because Corey just took over the race lead.
Oh yeah, nope. Guess not.
I was the first car to go in.
Ah.
Is Corey gonna make it?
Okay.
Oh, gonna get the car to control as Devin goes
I'm
by.
trying to watch for you.
Can Corey make it to pit road this time? No.
Spooby, stop hitting that wall because I'm gonna follow you in there.
Is Corey trying to
That's
make it to
alright.
pit road?
This stage is gonna be the end of it for me. It's already 9 o'clock. I gotta fucking get up.
Oh, that's pit lane. I was like, dude, somebody's in pit lane for a long time. It's shit.
It was Trans then Jaywood. So the dots might have doubled up. As Trans does pass Jaywood on pit exit. That's huge. And so is Miz and Party People there in front. I think, well, this is Party People actually getting passed by Trans.
It is for position too.
Mm-hmm.
Grizz will probably be the leader.
I pitted really early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back in the land of
Did
the
you pit?
19
Because
and the
that fuck
13.
you up, and then you had to pit. Party.
Here we go again.
I
Yep.
fucked up
The
myself.
side by side continues.
I thought with me being
Crossover.
on the apron slide, I thought I might have fucked you up or something.
Wait,
it
did
was coincidence.
did Grizzly just unlap himself?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. That was not for the lead. Okay, cool. That's all we needed to know.
No, but he is.
I am in second place though.
On the lead lap.
Mhm.
With 4 to go, can Corey make it and trap everybody else a lap down?
Yeah, don't be a Jew.
Come on.
Whoa!
That's gonna That's
Yikes!
gonna be interesting if he does make it.
Oh, he's only got 3 laps.
Yeah, but we were 6 laps short when we started.
Uh huh.
Hey, Davey's running a 3 gear.
Hey, he's out this far.
I'm on a 3 gear.
Look, he's coming to pit road this time, or he's committing.
Yeah, pretty much.
You want to go low?
Yeah.
I don't want to block it.
He's going for
Sounds
it.
like he's committing.
Can he make it?
Dude puts me a lap down again. I'm super pissed.
Go get it. Go get it back.
Can the other 2 cars pass him, please?
Can
Jay
you
Wood-
pass him and Dak pass him?
Trans and Jaywood are coming up to Corey now with 2 laps to go, coming around to 1 lap to go in stage 2.
No, he's on the last lap of the stage.
Yeah, he's on the last
Oh,
lap.
this is a lot. Yeesh. I forgot, yeah, the stream I'm watching is 1 lap down. So this is for the stage. Jaywood will get back onto the lead
because I'm
lap.
not gonna be finishing the race.
Corey wins stage number 2.
Oh no, sorry, Trans.
Oh, am I the first one to lap down?
And Party People,
Yeah,
if he
Party,
can...
You're the first
Slowing
one.
down, letting down.
Yeah, Party People will be the lucky dog.
Shit, Corey.
Holy fuck.
Whoa, what happened
Asshole.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, no, that had this extra half hour or so is kind of important. So.
3 wide to the start finish line. It's going to be Trans, Jaywood, Miz. Jaywood, Trans, and Miz.
If Corey didn't make it on fuel, my strategy would have worked.
Yep, Grizzly got second.
I went from
Jaywood got third, Trans fourth, Miz in fifth. What a finish for third. 3 wide at the wire at the end of stage 2 for third.
Yeah. That was awesome. I
That
knew you guys
sucks.
were so much faster. I
Yeah.
was just trying to get as many stations as I could.
Gotta be safe, though, bud.
So the only 5 drivers on the lead lap will be the 5 drivers getting stage points here at the end of stage number 2. Make sure you go to Veedverks.com and use promo code VCOS for discounts on CBD-based products and needs.
Alright, guys, have a good finish.
Take it easy. See ya, man.
Thank you.
I was about to say you
Good
too.
job, Corey. Good shit, Corey.
Well, here we go, double wide and ready to go for stage number 3. Corey and Grizzly up front as we go green, green, green.
Why did it start Cardi all the way in the back?
Because he was the lucky.
He was the lucky dog. Lucky dog starts the third.
Oh, heard.
Jaywood cleared to second. I believe this is a 53 lapper. Whoa! Wrecking in the back is Devin all by himself.
What's
Yeah, we got 51 to go.
51 lap, thank you. So a good 50 lapper here. There should at least be a 2-stopper. Right? No?
1 stopper.
1 stopper. We'll see anyway.
No stops? Question mark.
Corey.
Yeah, good luck
Devin?
with that.
No.
Devin wrecked.
Oh yeah, he just lost 4%. He just lost 4%.
Go. Let's not lose them 2 ahead of us.
I'm not trying to, man.
Go, Dak, go.
I am, man. I am.
Go, Red Grizzly.
Gas is on the right.
Shut up, conscience.
Conscience. What is your bad conscience telling you it's on the left?
Yeah, I got the devil on one side and the angel on the other.
One saying the
Hit
right.
the brake. Hit the
Turns to
gas.
race.
Hit the brake.
And then
Hit the
the
gas.
devil's just like, wreck everybody, tell them to eat shit.
I don't see why not.
YOLO!
I just YOLO to the corner using.
What are you gonna get? A points penalty?
Yeah, right? Yeah. I'm part-time! What are you gonna do? Nothing.
I kind of hit the apron there.
I'll let him go.
Anyway, the battle for the race lead is on, and it's intense. Corey trying to fend off Jaywood. These two, this battle goes way back. And here, Jaywood's home track. Jaywood against that 5th on the all-time leaderboard. But don't look too soon, because Corey is at 10th.
Hacks.
Hacks that you're 10th, or Hacks that he's 5th?
I'm
I think
10th.
Trans is ahead of both of them, to be honest with you.
That was like week
You got
1.
the rim.
Yeah.
I think I took another 100 horsepower away
I
from
ain't
you.
trying to pass.
I know you weren't.
Yeah,
I just- I
they
had a-
patched the restrictor plate into the game.
Probably.
The draft started pulling me up.
Right there, Exhibit A.
The draft kills you at
Clear
this track
party.
if you hit on the gas too soon.
What happened?
I was
No, I
following
said you're
Trans
clear.
in the draft to pull
Oh.
up. Yeah, you guys are racing each other back here. Yeah, keep racing. I don't want you guys near me.
Is Jaywood pushing Corey around the
My
track?
car has gotten worse every fucking run. I can't believe it's this bad.
This is amazing. They know. Jaywood and Corey, I think they just both understand. They want to settle it amongst themselves, as they usually do. But if they just get out to a far enough gap, they don't have to worry about anyone else. Trans is trying to change that narrative along with Grizz. But Grizz is trying to spoil the fun anyway, going for third.
Trans, you seem to fall off in the middle of the run, but pick it up late.
Jaywood around the outside and gets the lead at the start finish and clear.
My ear!
Just the one?
Ears, sorry. I couldn't hear myself.
I'm sorry.
No, not you. It's just somebody's mic's fucking going
That
off.
is Emerson.
Yeah, that's my $20 mic that I'm not replacing because I'm only going to use it for like 10 more weeks.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to, but I'm gonna try to get you up there. We'll try to get us up there. That's for sure.
This is not the mic I'm commentating with. It's just the mic I'm using to talk to y'all. So I can mute it if you really want me to.
No,
No, you're
you were
fine.
just
Oh,
good.
okay.
I think it was because you were moving.
Okay, that's fair. Anyway, Corey still hanging toe-to-toe with Jaywood, as you'd expect. But Grizzly up into P3. Can he chase them down? And how about Dakfu making gains of the top 5?
Down. A lap down. Oh, that's
Man.
what I'm saying. Oh.
I hate to see it. Yeah, we
But
really hate to
it's like
see
On
it.
the
Play
bright
Scooby
side,
and I
in
can't
the
get away
lucky
from
dog
13.
position.
Yeah, you are.
Here we
But
go.
Bud's
Caution
right
free,
behind him.
rest boys.
That's Miz right behind him.
Oh, is that Miz? I thought that was
Yeah.
Bud.
Miz is for
I just see
lead lap.
Yeah, I just see a white car. That's it.
But I can't believe Party's this far back. Out of
I'm
his
on the
groove.
lead lap though, so I'm 6th. But yeah, I
Right,
fucking
but
fucking shit.
He took Scooby Spot to run with me.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened, man. My
He-
car has gotten worse throughout the night.
he felt bad for Bud that he was gonna start running alone now.
I don't know what to do, man.
Yep.
Put a rubber in it. Oh wait.
That doesn't work.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Hey, Party. Oh, man. Oh,
Here we go.
crap.
They just make more contact than contact. The X is back here is insane.
This is starting to look like a repeat of last time we were here.
I was out of the race
Fuck,
by now,
that was
though.
sketchy. Good save, man. Fuck.
Yeah, you do, bro. Going up there and
I got
33,
parked in the
and
last
I was
one.
gonna bump into you.
Yeah, mister, I'm gonna hit every fucking JTG car there is.
It was
just how
me and
loose you
Clutch
were.
that got us parked.
How loose you were.
Corey up high. I don't know if Corey's really battling right now. They're just kind of riding it out till pit stops.
Oh no, they've been battling. They've been side by side.
Yeah, but Corey's been like they're peaking, but they're not throwing it into the corners. You know, they got time.
I prefer them to throw it into the corner.
Corey knows he's not trying to wear out his right front tire. Or right rear.
Either or.
Depends what your car feels like.
My car feels like it's down on horsepower.
That might be your left rear.
My car's killing the left front.
So
What?
mine. Mine's at 60.
The left front.
Oh my god.
And the left
This is not
rear.
even in position, just let me go. Let me go, Blue. And it's funny, his name's actually Blue.
It is.
That's Ryan Newman.
No
Work for
shit,
it.
dude. He should be in this thing's car.
Work for
I don't know,
it.
me and Trans battled last week forever. That was a lap down for a lot of it.
Hey man, he's here to race.
Now, I mean, I'm here. I have a fucking great car. It's just fucking, you know, get stuck a lap down.
Oh, Miz wants to muscle his way past Trans.
How did that happen?
Yeah.
No, it didn't happen. He wants to.
Trans' car is falling off. I seen it when I was behind him. He just kind of gets on the throttle and goes up the track.
Here's Corey up the inside. Jaywood gives him plenty of room. This is the respect they have for one another. They give him almost the entire groove.
Wrecking Jaywood, please.
Yeah. Steve O'Donnell said we have to make a lead change. It's been 10 laps.
Put him in the
I'll
wall.
give it back to him off turn 2, probably.
Let me join.
Is this just to prove his point that the package works, or what? So you can keep going on about the package working on Twitter?
Sure.
Our package works.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to kickstart a little bit, but
Kicking in the gear.
I got that boat with you.
I'm in that boat with you. Don't feel too bad. Fuck, man. I'm in a fucking no man's land here.
I wish I was
No.
like.
I'm in no man's land.
And there's not a soul around Dan. He's the only car in his camera shot.
That's just because I get closer to the leaders, and then they get closer to me, and then I fall
Isn't
back
that the
and get
same
closer to
thing?
Guys behind me.
I was gonna say that's
No.
kind of the same thing.
No, I was meant to say with you guys behind me, get closer to me, as I get closer to them, but now they're just pulling away from me.
I get close to the leaders as they get close to me.
I was talking about the cars behind me.
Yeah, you were. You said the.
Yeah. I know what I said. That's not what I meant.
He's laughing at me.
What was that?
Yeah, hell of a safe flow.
Laughing at me earlier when I fucking
Oh,
said
that
something.
fool. That
Oh,
yeah.
dude, it's
that
just
was
you
a-
let
that
off
was-
the fucking gas, and all it does is just wants to fucking turn. All I'm doing is letting off the gas.
Oh, yellow
that was
doesn't
a
really
killer
look
save,
good on
though.
green, but
Thank you.
That was a killer save.
I preach.
I appreciate.
I thought he was going to kill the 17.
Yeah, so did
Well, I mean, it hooked, and then I thought it was going to go on the gas, and I let off, and it straightened itself out, but then it swooped back out the outside wall, so then I had to let off again, so it didn't just keep doing the fucking fishtail bullshit.
Whoa.
And then going into one, I had to let off again, and it just fucking about did the same thing. Which is crazy, because I used to have my settings with like the brake smoothing or whatever off, right? So then I put it on to see what the difference is, and I think it's actually worse with it on than it is off. That's just me.
Might be your brake sensitivity too,
Could be.
because I had to lower mine all the way down.
So the battle that's brewing now after the 12 has disposed of himself is this battle between Trans and Miz. Starting to brew up a little bit. But
Irrelevant.
Trans is kind of holding his own.
And move for it.
Corey holding his own up front, but Jaywood's back.
Eh?
What happened to the party?
I don't know, man. I just fucking horrible tonight.
And you're still in fifth.
He missed the shift,
This is
and he still
no
missed.
bueno.
He's still missing the shift.
This is not good for my points. I'm so lucky I got on the lead lap because I'd be in last place.
No,
It was too bad I couldn't start and park last week.
I still got that wrapped up.
That was literally what my points were. Start and park, I'd be there.
Damn.
That
I
is
almost
a
didn't
shame.
make it tonight.
Grizz is
That
running
would've
good. Oh,
eliminated me immediately.
Corey up the track, almost in the wall, but Jaywood back to the inside and clears to the race lead.
Me, Jaywood, and Trans like to make the points a little interesting.
I
We
mean,
gotta slow Corey down somehow for you guys.
it doesn't really change much. Corey still has got the massive lead.
Until the final race.
It was like, at this point, you're just kind of racing to see who makes it to Atlanta. Yeah. And that's where the real battle is. The real battle is for 4th.
That's kind of
staying above that cut line.
Well, Corey has nothing to do with the battle for 4th.
Guy or that guy.
No.
Well,
You'd be surprised.
he still does.
But it's not like he's not going to show up.
Guys. Yeah. Corey could not show up and still be in. He's won enough races.
I won a lot of races because people not taking it serious.
Right.
And Burton was here for a lot of it.
I showed
took
up
out everybody.
You took out all your competition.
I showed up halfway through the season. I showed up too late.
My whole thing. I showed up enough, but then fucking work started back up for me. Now I'm essential. So,
that's what pissed me off the most was Gateway.
Boom.
The dude literally wrecked me at Gateway.
I mean, it was just a bad race in general. Gateway.
I had such a good car, and he literally wrecked me. And still couldn't do anything to Corey.
I mean, in his defense, it is Corey.
Well, in my opinion, I might have had a better car than Corey.
Dan did
It was just the
lead a
research.
lot that race. Jaywood and Corey continue to duke it out. They kind of swap lines and one after the other, but Corey coming into the pit lane before Jaywood could have some effects on this battle. We'll see what the gap is. See if Corey can make it a clean pit entry. He doesn't do it, Dan, on pit entry, so we're good.
Hey, I didn't do it this time. I only did it the once.
Only one time enough to put you a lap down.
But that didn't put me the lap down. Corey making it put me the lap down.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up, Corey.
Here's Jaywood 1 lap later.
Like I said, everybody that mattered stayed on the lead lap.
Shut up, Corey.
Oh, thank you. I'm mad.
Corey was courteous enough to let him race.
I mean, Corey's saying you matters, like your boss telling you you're essential.
He's just gonna buy his pizza?
Pretty much.
Hey, yeah, you guys get a chance of getting this very bad disease. I'm throwing a little pizza party for you. Oh, yeah.
Hope you got the good
Sweet.
one. Yeah. Oh, boy.
Is that pepperoni with sausage?
And a hit
Oh,
of
the
the
pepperoni,
coronavirus.
but I can add the sausage, yeah.
Didn't have no sausage?
Yeah, that comes later.
You had to add it. You had to. Yeah, you right. I started choking on my own spit.
Not the sausage.
That's what you're choking on.
Here's Corey around the outside of Jaywood. He'll be racing on pit exit as Corey zooms right on by. And Jaywood chase him down. And right there, that is the gap of pitting 1 lap earlier.
Well, I'm in the lead there, sir.
Yeah.
I'm the lead.
Yeah, you also pit.
Respect him like that.
Call a caution right now, please.
I didn't say Corey was in the
No, no!
I didn't say Corey was in the lead. I just said Corey had a gap to Jaywood.
Yeah, now call the caution. Now call it. Yeah.
Okay, I would just move you so I would. It's not like you're that far ahead of me.
Right. You're like this?
Just
Devin
make a mistake and.
Devin goes 2 laps down.
Yep.
What's new?
That is unlike Devin.
At least he wasn't 7 laps down like somebody else yesterday.
I don't
Hey
know.
man, I fell 7 miles down trying to make it around the racetrack with the flat tire. and
Whose
no
fault
fuel.
was that?
I mean, I probably could have sent a tow truck out there, but he probably would have spun you out.
That's right. That's right.
We
Like
would have had a
that.
caution in because we would have had a 2-car correct. The tow truck.
Well, you can't roll safety vehicles without yellow, so.
I'm
Jack, there's
yellow.
a wall up there.
I'm yellow.
Yeah, as I hit the wall.
He is a hazard. That's why he chose the yellow car.
Come here, Billy.
Go
Uh-oh.
catch Miz and wreck him.
That's the wrong kind of hazard.
That's the wrong kind of hazard. That's funny.
Here's Corey looking to make some gains on his 14 car. He's really chopping that gap down.
14 car ain't gonna win this race.
Not if Corey has anything to say about it.
No, with them two coming after him.
Yeah, Mr. 5th and 10th on the all-time fastest lap leaderboard for the Cup cars at Kentucky.
Hey,
Like,
if they
after
burn up their
Dak pulls
tires,
away
I have
from
a
me,
chance.
there's nobody close to me.
Oh, I know. I see that. I'm looking behind me and it's just you. It's just you.
I look behind me, I can't even see him.
Oh shit. Look, you're gonna catch up in there. I'm gonna make it interesting.
No. I need you
No.
to finish ahead of him.
Corey's here.
I finished 3rd in stage 1, I'm okay with that.
No.
14 laps to go, and Corey blows right on by
Yeah, I really
Grizzly.
need you to
2 of a race lead. You can really see the horsepower difference between the Roush Ford and
Why
the
me? I'm
SHR
second in
Ford.
points.
Oh yeah, it's horsepower. That has nothing to do with tires.
Uh-huh.
I only pitted 6 laps sooner than they did.
What do you expect? Roush gave them their motors.
Yeah.
A little extra.
Penske helped
That
out
was
with
gonna-
Roush this week.
Dak, put it back in the wall.
Now just hold on to the draft is all I gotta do.
So we can battle some more.
Yeah.
But Grizzly trying to hang tough here. Maybe he can have something to say between Corey and Jaywood. Can Jaywood get up here?
I don't want to run all 60 of these laps by myself.
It's like this car feels amazing. I just wish it had fucking like that 10 extra mile per hour, or 10 extra horsepower or whatever.
That the leaders have?
No, what
gotta
a
go
third
to them.
what third place
Go to
has?
the 19 hauler for that.
Yeah,
Right.
spend the night. You
Gotta
see
try
that?
something different to make an advantage here.
You just hear parts and tools clanking at 3:30 in the morning. Like,
Are
what?
Party and Bud still battling?
Yes.
Yes. Fuck. God damn it.
My goodness. We really do need a Bud
Devin
cam.
between me
Bud
and
is
him?
in a battle
Yes.
all 134 laps.
Dude, I can't fucking get away from him because of these goddamn traps.
Bud's like, hey, we're just gonna have fun here.
Dude, I'm gonna lose my fucking position, dude. I'm gonna go a lap down somehow.
Hey, Dak, there's what you raced for.
Got plenty of
It's
room,
party.
Jeremy. Got plenty of room.
Right.
He's only 19 seconds ahead of us. Or
Right.
ahead of me. He's like 17 ahead of you.
17.45.
Yeah, Dak passed him. too.
Jaywood is by Grizzly, and now the fight is on. 9 laps to go. Does he have enough time? How bad does Jaywood want to win at home?
I'm not blocking or nothing. I just.
Oh, give me a bucket of KFC after this.
Dude,
Mom.
I'm running single file. I'm done trying to race. We're just going slower and slower.
So
I
what, you
will
gonna
ride
follow him
behind
around
you.
the track?
Yes, yes.
Bud, hit the brake, please.
Wow.
Fuck off.
Hendrick really dished out what they give Byron to party people this week.
What happened to Miz? Did he put it back in the wall?
Almost.
Miz got what Chase
I
Elliott
loosened it
gets.
up way too much on this last stop.
This is fucked up, man. I don't think I've
Bad
ever
luck.
performed this bad. I'm so lucky I got onto the lead lap there.
I wish you wouldn't have. Cause I'd be running 7th right now.
Yeah, I do not deserve this 6th place right now, but I need it.
7 laps to go. Looks like Jay would visibly close the gap, but man, this is really a race. Jay Wood does have 1 lap fresher tires than Corey does. Will that have any effect as they come through 3 and 4? 6 laps to go this time by.
Trans looks kind of lonely over there too.
This could shape up to be a really good finish. I think Jay Wood is coming. He is on the chase.
Dak's got somebody to battle now. Not really. Miz is out of control.
5 laps to go. Corey's getting bigger out the windshield at that 48. This is really just these two drivers trying to put some hot laps together.
I just realized this is a sponsor race for my car too, and I'm like looking like a bum.
4 laps to go. Does Jay Wood have enough time? 6 miles. I think Jay Wood missed the corner there in 1 and 2.
I'm thinking about that 12-piece KFC I'm gonna get.
3 laps there. I think that corner really bought Corey some time here. Now Corey can't make the same mistake with 3 to go.
Hey, I can finally see a car behind me when I look back. Hey, Devin.
Hi, how's it going?
You're just a little ways back there.
I have to hit the wall.
It is probably going to have to take a miracle as they come off of turn number 4. 2 laps to go for Corey. Jay Wood trying to chase him down.
Dak, I need you to wreck it.
It's sad. The tires just the times just went kind of even, so.
No, what's going on?
I'm watching their gap, and their gap is just even. It's been 0.8 for a while.
Need to gain 31.3 seconds for the top 5. Think I can do it?
Coming off of turn number 4.
Fifth place is
1
right
lap
behind
to
you.
go here in the Bluegrass State. Corey with just under a second advantage over the 40 dominate. Putting him to bed tonight,
Did you just
maybe.
say 40 dominate. Did
Yep.
you just really say that? Oh,
I mean,
God. It's good.
he's
I
not.
like it.
He's not wrong.
I know.
Except not really tonight, because turns 3 and 4, it has not been about the 48. It's all been about Corey getting, what is this, his 11th win on the Cup Series season.
That was just that pit stop
Congrats, Kurt.
for you, Corey.
A beautifully timed strategy call.
I'll take a top
That
5.
that pit stop put me a hell of a lot closer than I thought it was going to.
He's like, I'm out. I lost. I'm out.
God damn it.
He did decline to comment, so we're not getting a second place interview. But Corey wins over Jay Wood, Grizzly, Trans, and Miz, and Party People the lead lap, followed by Dak, Dan, Bud, and Devin. And what's Spoob? Spoob only finished the first 2 stages.
I only finished 1 stop behind Devin.
Yeah.
He didn't lose very many points to Devin.
It's not like Devin really capitalized when he should have.
I told you what my car was. Nothing.
It was
I
nothing.
told you last night. I
Yeah.
told you last night.
Hey, we could have asked teammate for help.
Well, I don't think I'm fucking any better setup would have.
I don't know. I hope Miz.
And well, Jaywood did have the fastest lap over Grizzly. Corey had the third. Is that what? Yep. Well,
Trans and me.
Good job, guys.
all right, Grizzly, you have a copy.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So joined by driver to number 14, finishing third place here at Kentucky. How was the car tonight?
It handled good. Better than I expected it to be. That's for sure.
All right. So you kind of short pitted a lot during this race. What was kind of the thought process behind that? Was that just kind of your setup, or was tires coming into play, or were you trying to get an advantage on the drivers in front of you?
No, it was just when you're back in the pack racing, you don't. When the leaders start to get away, you got to do something different. Short pitting was the option. When I come out and I run 8 to 9 laps faster, I make up so much time, and when they go to the pit, it gives me that advantage when they're coming out of the pit. Just I didn't get a big enough advantage when I needed to.
So what was it going to take to try to chase down that 6 and 48 there at the end?
Tires. If I had a little bit more tire under it, I may have had a chance. Because there in the last 8 to 7 laps, the times pretty much evened out between all three of us.
All right. So from what you saw, what was the racing like up in traffic and then up front? Did your car handle different between traffic and clean air? And then how was it with your competitors?
Oh, the racing was great. Everybody's clean most of the time. Trying not to get into each other. You may beat and bang a little bit, but other than that, it's always good racing with those guys. We always try to get plenty of room. Just from time to time, everybody gets down and touches the apron and goes around.
Yeah, experiment maybe a little too low that time by. All right, I guess that's all I got. But congratulations on your third place finish. Good luck to you next week. I believe we're at Iowa next week, so good luck to you there.
Yep, thank you.
Right on. Corey, you have a copy?
Yeah.
Whoa, and he got some volume with that mic too.
2 in 1 week.
Unbelievable. All right, Corey, how was the car tonight? Looked like it was a hot rod.
It was good for a few laps to start, and then the middle it wasn't that good, and at the end it picked back up. So it was good where it needed to be good.
All right. I don't know if you kept count. I lost count, but how many times did you and Jay would switch the lead?
I have no idea. It had to be at least 20 times or more. On top of the lead changes him and the 17 had before that.
All right. So I know you're always kind of, when he shows up, you're always kind of interlocked with this battle with you and Jay Wood, and sometimes Trans as well. But this is his home track. He really likes this track. What does it feel to you, for you to kind of like, you know, be able to beat him at his home track, is the track he enjoys the most? I mean, he's ahead of you. You're both on the all-time leaderboard, but he's ahead of you on that. How does that kind of feel, just, you know, being out Jay Wood here?
I don't know. I mean, he taught me how to drive the track, and ever since we've had pretty good battles for first. Pretty much every race since then. So all the credit goes to him for helping me figure out how to get around the track, because it's not one of my favorites.
Ah. That was an unexpected twist. I thought I was going to maybe be leaving a little smirk, but it comes out to thinking. I like that. All right, so you locked yourself into Atlanta. I forgot to ask you yesterday in the truck series, but I guess you can take it now at both series. What's the plan the rest of the round? And are you looking forward to Atlanta?
No, not really. For the rest of the round, I'm just trying to lead laps, get wins, see what happens.
All right, what do you think it's gonna take for? I guess this is more of a maybe a pre-race question for Atlanta, but what do you think it's gonna take you to go down to Atlanta and hammer it out there?
I'm gonna have to get with my crew chief and engineer. I'm struggling there right now.
And it's gonna be definitely interesting for sure. Be fun to see what you can do, Ven. But nonetheless, congratulations on your 11th win on the season, and good luck to you in Iowa and Auto Club, but more importantly in 3 weeks' time at Atlanta.
Thank you, and good job as always.
Thank you. Right, Joe. So that was a fun Kentucky race. Only 2 cautions, and they were both in the first stage. So we got that little kind of flavor of accidents. Just kind of throw it in there, spice up the broadcast a little bit. But there we are. The race. It was a good race. The battles for the lead were insane. It was difficult to pass here, but man, it really didn't prove that when you got out front. Because if you got clean air, you could really maneuver the car. And even in second place, though, you had the dirty air from the leader. You didn't have as much dirty air as you had back in the pack. You could really put that car kind of where you wanted, kind of set up the passes how you wanted most of the time. Not all the time. Some people didn't have successful attempts on overtaking, but as the race wore on, you could see people start to learn on how to overtake here, and that really benefited here tonight. Sticky, what are your takeaways from tonight?
A bunch of good racing up front for sure, going back and forth with Corey and Jaywood.
Yeah, I agree there. Yeah, Jaywood and Corey. I mean, they're the top drivers in the series. When they come, they race with a purpose. They race because they race it as it's serious, because it is, and they put on a hell of a show, man. And again, it's insane you were able to watch the 5th place driver on the all-time fastest lap leaderboard and the 10th place driver on the all-time fastest lap leaderboard duke it out side by side, fender and fender, almost the entire race long. I think that was insane. This is definitely going to be a broadcast people go back and watch just for how crazy the lead changes and the lead battles were. Well, I think that's going to do it here. Again, y'all stay safe. It's starting to get hot outside, so y'all stay cool. We will see y'all next Tuesday night for the Wholemade Veedverks Gunman Truck Series and Wholemade Veedverks Bandit Series playoff races number 8 out in Iowa next Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. And make sure next Wednesday night you tune in for the Wholemade Veedverks Outlaw Cup Series race at Iowa, 8 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday night. You don't want to miss it, because if tonight was anything, Iowa will be insane. We will see y'all then.